can get on the foil. The Australians have the speed. There's the start there. Spittle's done a fantastic job again, but who's going to get on the foils first? It's Australia and Tom Slingsby. They're boosting away towards Mark 1. The camera boat in the way of the Japanese here, but boosting away. This is going to be a huge lead for Tom Slingsby as the Americans fall off the foils in the background. Advantage Slingsby. Both boats behind off the foils.
Nathan Outridge, we have to apologise for a bit of swearing there. He was very upset with the camera boat that was in his way as he was trying to accelerate.
Here we go. That's the voice of Tom Slingsby, and he is going to be down the road. Look at these two boats here, sat in no wind.
And I'm looking at the UMPAP right now. Australia's about to get to Mark 1, and they must have half a leg lead on the Americans and the Japanese that we're on board with now. The Australians have just arrived at Mark 1 in pressure, bearing away. And
look at the speed difference.
Look at the speed difference, 50 kilometres now versus 25. I know which boat I'd like to be on, but as the hull pops up on board the American boat here, look for the right-hand side of screen. They're up and foiling. Right, time to chase them down. That's the voice of Paul Campbell. James calling there, come down, we can turn down. I've got good wind in the boat, I'm up and foiling, and they're now leaving the Japanese behind.
And the Americans are about to arrive at Mark 1. The Australians are halfway down the second leg, with the Japanese a long way back in first. Here's our leaders, here's Australia. They have got one in.
As they get away from the shore, we can see in the background there, they're moving further and further away from the shore, and as they move downwind, they're gonna find more wind. Clear away from the shore, so the rich are gonna get richer early on.
These are the defending champions, Australia. They get an early break here in the grand final. $1 million plus on the line. They make the turn. They are on to leg number 3, and they will see the Americans and the Japanese still making their way down course. So a huge advantage to a team that you do not want to give an advantage to.
Lovely first early keen to tack there on board the Australian boat. Try to stay in the breeze away from shore.
So we're set up in that westerly racecourse again with the breeze round in the south. Really, really makes it a bit processional, but that westerly breeze might kick back in and the breeze swing to the right.
Awful lot of manoeuvres on board the American boat there at the bottom. Paul Campbell, James Wingtrim are very happy. They managed to stay on the foil as we see Japan in the background. Can't help feeling as we approach the top of the course, right up underneath that San Francisco shoreline, that's where the jeopardy's going to come back into it for this Australian crew. Can they get in and out of there staying on the foils?
I think the left hand